Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel. Dan Fates here from his hotel room. We are not in the Dan Fates basement home studio. This week has been crazy. But before we get into Uncle Dan's best bets for week 3, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I've always said, I normally try and put these videos out on Friday, but because of the nor'easter that was coming towards this DC area, Mike and I actually left Friday instead of Saturday, our usual travel day. So didn't get to do it yesterday. I'm recording it now in my hotel room. Nothing is really all that set up and beautiful here, but I know a lot of people actually do like this. Some people just make fun of it. It is what it is. But for guys like Dale and Prescott and some of my friends that really follow this along, Ian, shout out to you guys. I really appreciate it. So here we are wanting to do Uncle Dan's best bets. We'll try and make it quick. None of this is pretty, as you can see, but we will still try and do our best. Last week, 3 and 4, lost our 2-unit best bet play, the Lions. That sucked. But Gabe Davis came up in a big way. Some of the other things really hit that we were all over. So this week, again, crazy week, kind of been following along. Haven't had a ton of time to put into this. So I'll preface that, take this with a grain of salt. And you know when you don't really like a ton of things, or you maybe not like the slate, you end up with more than usual. Well, that's what's happened this week. We also have a first for this week as well. I got a teaser for you. But for week 3 of the best bet season for Uncle Dan, I got 8 picks for you, and we will get right to them. 8 picks this week. We start with 2 automatic plays. If you've been following this channel long enough, you know that I have a couple of systems that I just automatically do no matter what. So let's get them out of the way. 2 unders right off the bat. Bears, Chiefs under 48, and Cowboys, Cardinals under 43. It's the system. If the spread is more than 9.5, we automatically take the under. It's hitting at like 70% over the last 20 years. It's the thought that it's a good team playing, or a great team playing a bad team. Either the bad team will muck it up and keep the game close, or the good team will blow them out and take their foot off the gas at the end. The Chiefs are 12.5-point favorites. The Cowboys are 13-point favorites. We will take both of those unders right off the bat. Take the unders. For my smelliest, nastiest play of the week that even I don't like, but I'm going to do it, and I'll explain why. It's an ugly pick. Give me the Houston Texans plus 8.5 at the Jacksonville Jaguars. And here's why. Houston is getting just 43% of the bets. Okay, 43%. They're getting 88% of the money right now, according to the Action Pro Network that I'm subscribed to. That is incredible. That is unbelievable. So what this is saying is that there are a lot of bets that are coming in on Jacksonville, but they are smaller bets. The big bets, they are coming in on the Houston Texans. It's the sharp play. I will follow the sharps. Give me the Houston Texans plus 8.5. I think the line will continue to go up if you want to wait, or if you don't want to take this game at all. I understand it's an ugly game, but I will take the points and the winless Jags at Jags, the winless Texans at the Jags. All right, so for my next game, I like the Saints +1. I thought before the season, because of their schedule, the Saints could easily win their division. Derek Carr could be just good enough. And the thing I like the most about this defense, this team, is their defense. The Saints have held their opponents to 20 points or less in 10 consecutive games. This defense is legit. And while Jordan Love may be okay, we maybe thought he was better than what he was because of his first game against the Chicago Bears. Maybe that was more because the Bears stink and not so much that Jordan Love is that good. I like the Saints here to get the win at Green Bay, so I will take the Saints +1, lower scoring game to get the win there. I also have a teaser for you, maybe the first one we've ever done in Uncle Dan's Best Bets history. I am betting in a 6-point teaser. I'm taking the Dolphins down to -0.5 point, -0.5 point, and the Bills down to -0.5 point. Dolphins and Bills are both 6.5-point favorites. Dolphins are playing Denver. Bills are playing the Commanders. I think both of those teams win, so I'll take it down to that. I just don't know if there's a late field goal or some of these games get closer than what it is. So I will tease the Dolphins and Bills to just straight up win the game. Dolphins playing extremely well with Tua and this offense humming. I like that. The Bills, I know that they win. A lot of the times, the stats that's been coming out is that a lot of their games they win by more than a touchdown. Not so sure about this weather, to be honest with you, so I will just take the Bills to win the game. Okay, moving right along. I said we're going to try and keep this quick. Chargers, Vikings, under 54.5. What the hell's going on, Dan? What's up with all these unders? I don't know. This is just the way I see the board this week, especially because 54.5 is the highest total so far this season. I know we're only in week 3, but going back to last season, totals of 54 and over, there have been 4 games. All of them have gone under. I will take the under in this Chargers-Vikings game. 54.5. Let's get a couple punts. That's all I'm saying. It's an awfully high-scoring game. Something's got to even out here. And I got 2 more plays. Titans plus 3.5 at the Cleveland Browns. This is a Mike Vrabel special. He has once again proven that he is a really good coach as an underdog, especially early in the season in weeks like 1 through 5. He's extremely profitable against the spread as an underdog. I also think the Browns have a little bit of a hangover and a little bit of a loss of losing Nick Chubb, trying to figure things out. I like the Titans to go into Cleveland and get a win. It just smells like a Mike Vrabel game. And finally, those are the plays so far. That was the 7 of them. And the last, the Uncle Dan's best bet 2-unit play of the week. This guy, Josh Allen, over 22.5 completions. Now, look, I see this game. I'm not really sure about the weather. Nasty right now, should be getting better by the time we get closer to kickoff. But here's my concern. That Commanders defensive line is legit. They can ruin a game. Max Crosby was too, but they found ways, and Ken Dorsey, I will tip my cap to him, found ways to neutralize Max Crosby, whether it was chipping him, kind of getting those quick passes out. I think Josh Allen learned from last week. Even in his bad game against the Jets, still completed 29 passes. James Cook has become a viable catching option, receiving option out of the backfield. I think Stephon Diggs has a solid game. I think we're seeing a lot of quick passes. Win could be an issue. I think quick passes to neutralize the defensive line front and to get a lot of guys involved. Josh completed passes to 9 different receivers last week against Oakland. I think he continues to build off that. So give me Josh Allen over 22.5 completions. I don't think that's asking Josh to do too much. It's minus 120 on DraftKings. I'll take it. So there it is. From a hotel room, it's the best I got for you guys. And here it is. Run through them again. The unders. Bears, Chiefs under, Cowboys, Cardinals under, Texans plus 8.5, Saints plus 1, the teaser of the Dolphins and the Bills, Chargers, Vikings under, Titans plus 3.5, and the best bet of the week is Josh Allen over 22.5 completions. We will see. It is a monsoon outside, windy. Hopefully things die down before the game tomorrow. Best of luck on your bets this week. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Again, the people that follow along and kind of watch these best bets, I really appreciate it. So comment in with what you love this week. Again, didn't love this week 3 slate, but again, ended up with 8 plays because that's how things work. Appreciate it as always. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you next week here on the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel.